I wish I told you I like you, that's right. Get them so happy within their happy in my head for a while. This a golden dream, cause I keep twisting to the thought of you. On the horizon for me, I feel there's no.
Hello goons and goonettes, and I just came back from watching the biggest movie of all time, the Minecraft movie. What was that? Oh. The movie I actually watched was Matt Reeves' Batman. Yeah, huh. A brand new timeline for DC live action movies because the DCEU is a mess. I just came back from watching the movie, so these are fresh reactions, but besides that, I had a satisfying watch. Matt Reeves crafted something really special here, with the cinematography preferring practical effects over CGI and using the same kind of technology as The Mandalorian. This movie felt so natural with its setting. Gotham is already portrayed as a dark and broken city, but the craft of it behind the scenes adds so much to it. It makes the movie look so amazing. As for characters and story, it does like a 90% good job. It's an epic, grounded story with a detective thriller setting. I like when they portray Batman as a smart detective because it's how the character started. Robert Pattinson did a good job at a young, still learning Batman, but it was the detective scenes that really sold it. I generally liked the detective stuff. It was nice to see like a superhero solving the mysteries left by the villain. I like that kind of stuff. With Paul Dano as the Riddler, he comes across as so insanely unsettling. Imagine it as like the craziness you know about the Riddler, but make it darker. The scene at the funeral has so much shock factor to it, with the Riddler's dual personalities of a murderer and, I guess, internet sensation. Seriously, like 3/4 of the movie, the Riddler is like,
answer the riddle or you die.
then the other 1/4 of it is,
Hey man, shout out to my little Riddlers out there. We just hit 500 followers.
but in all seriousness, Paul's performance as the Riddler was amazing. For Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, for almost 3-hour movie, I didn't feel like there was enough of her for a character arc. Maybe her involvement just needs to be explained to me more, but besides that, Zoe did a good job as Catwoman. Now, the story overall is done really well. Of course, this is a detective movie, so it may be hard for some people to understand what's going on. At most, I believe audiences should appreciate the story of Gotham, a divided city of rich and poor, just like the Joker movie, with no answer what the solution could be. The movie ends with Gotham struggling with a flood, but now Batman has seen what he can do better for Gotham. First starting off instilling fear and vengeance, and also kind of rich white boy, but now ending with I am hope. You also notice the detail between the characters he says at the beginning and end. It's pretty nice detail. Pacing can be slow sometimes, mostly at the beginning. It picks up at times of action or Bruce solving another part of the mystery. The movie is also strangely funny. It's just not in your face about it like the MCU. Should have pulled your punch. I did. The mistranslation bit, which I pinned on the Penguin's actor's delivery of that scene, because that was funny. Then there's just action stuff where you can't help but laugh, like Batman's mishap on his glider cape and the Batmobile not working. The score and the fight scenes bring it all together for this movie. My favorite action scene from the movie was the car chase scene with the Penguin and Batman. The Batmobile looks cool. It's kind of like a beginning kind of Batmobile, but it's still kind of a cool car, and it even jumps to the fire, and they actually did that behind the scenes. Matt Reeves confirmed it. They jumped the car in the fire. That was pretty cool. And then his walk to the Penguin when they're both crashed and the Batmobile is like next to the fire. That's a cool shot. Also, a Nirvana soundtrack oddly like resonates with the setting of the movie, and I kind of like it for it. There is one main difference between the Batman and Marvel movies, which I'm seeing comparisons of. The Batman doesn't instill excitement, rather it instills grounded feelings. I walked out thinking that was a good epic movie. I walked out of Spider-Man No Way Home thinking that was amazing. Completely different feelings, which I both like when I watch movies, because each movie has a different goal. The Batman is a good movie. It has a good story with incredible use of resources for the setting and shots. No Way Home is also a good movie with the same reasons, but it's also a celebration of Spider-Man, in which I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, so it instilled so much excitement within me. If you're a big fan of Batman, you will enjoy Matt Reeves' Batman. As for the MCU fans that watch DC films every once in a while, please actually think about what you're watching and understand what the film is meant to do. Remember that all comic book movies do something different from each other, and it's not just funny one-liners and sunshine. This goes for everyone watching MCU and or DC movies, because oh my god, there are so many bad takes when both universe movies are being compared. The Batman is good for what it set out to do, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more reviews and other content like my music. There's more of that coming soon, I guess. But see ya.